Good morning everyone. Today I will discuss about some important questions related to physics sample paper. Okay. Question number first is given. Question number first is given. There are 2 points A and B having charges 4Q and Q are separated by a distance. Okay, if force between A and B initially, if force between A and B is F, then according to question, if 75% charge transfer from A to B, then find the force between A and B. In the initial condition, at the point A and B, 2 charges are placed, 4Q and Q. Okay, in this condition force is F, and according to question, if 75% charge transfer from A to B, then what is the force between A and B? Okay. Now I am trying to solve this question. First, you should calculate force between A and B in the initial condition. That is, according to Coulomb's law, F will be K Q1 Q2 यानी कि 4Q into Q upon distance. Let us consider distance between A and B is small r, then distance square, small r square. Then you can calculate value of F 4K Q square upon r square. This is equation number first. Okay. This is given. Now, question is here, if 75% charge transfer from A to B, then what is the force between A and B? For this solution, you should try to find out charge on A and B after transfer. Okay? Firstly, you should try to solve charge on A and B after transfer. Now, after transfer, charge on B, that is equal to charge from A, 75% charge from A. It means that 75% you can write 75 upon 100. Transfer means plus to the B. It means B के पास पहले से कौन सा चार्ज है? Q. It means 75% of A 4Q plus transfer to the B plus Q. After calculation, B will be, if cut from 25 number, then you can get 3 upon 4 into 4Q plus Q, that is equal to 4Q. Final charge on B is calculated, that is 4Q. Okay. Now, charge on A, you should calculate charge on A. Charge on A, that is equal to transfer 75% from A. It means that 4Q minus 75 upon 100 into multiply by 4Q. That is equal to 4Q minus 3Q is equal to Q. Finally, you have calculate charge on A and B, that is 4Q and Q. Okay. If you calculate force between A and B, then you can write A, that is having charge, A having charge. Now finally charge on A and B will be as shown below. That is A have Q charge and B have 4Q charge. After calculation, if you calculate force between A and B, then you can apply Coulomb's law. K Q into 4Q divided by R square, that is F dash will be 4K Q square upon R square, and this is equal to, from the equation number first you can see this is equal to the value of F. From the equation number first you can write that is equal to F. Here you mention from equation number first. That is final answer. Finally force between A and B will be same as previous. This is answer. Okay. Now I am going to start another question which is very important, and it belongs from alternating current series LCR circuit. That is very important question. दिखने में आपको लगेगा क्वेश्चन बहुत टफ है, लेकिन आपको क्वेश्चन को देख के परेशान नहीं होना है। आपको क्वेश्चन को देखते ही पहले क्या गिवन है उसको सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करना है। आपके एग्जाम के लिए भी ये चीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। नाउ आई एम ट्राई टू सॉल्व another question which is related to series LCR circuit. Question number 2. Given there are three elements L, C and R are connected in series as shown in figure. Here AC voltage applied having voltage 220 volt and frequency 50 Hertz. Frequency is given by 50 Hertz. Applied across this circuit, and here a voltmeter of voltage V1 is connected across L. Another voltmeter, that is V2, is connected across C, and third voltmeter, that is V3, connected across R, which have resistance is given 100 ohm. In this question you have to find the reading of voltmeter V3 and ammeter A. How can you find? Given some another values, given V1 that is equal to 300 volt and V2 is also equal to 300 volt. This is the main point. For this question, this is the main point. You know very well, in the series LCR circuit, any series circuit, current will be same. First, you know current will be same, that is I, you can write I will be same, and voltage across L and C also same. Voltage across L and C are also same, that is 300 volt. You know very well, if V and I, voltage and current are same, then effective resistance, it means that inductive reactance across L and capacitive reactance across C will be equal. यानी कि here you can write inductive reactance, that is XL will be equal to XC, and this is very important condition. You have already know about this condition. This is belongs to resonance condition. This is the condition for resonance. You know also very well, in the case of resonance condition, the circuit behaves as a pure resistive circuit. The circuit behaves as a pure resistive circuit. In this condition, the given voltage across the circuit will be equal to the voltage across the resistance. You can write here voltage, you can write here voltage across resistor, voltage across resistance, voltage across resistance will be equal to the applied voltage, that is V3 will be equal to 220 volt. This is first answer. Now we will calculate reading of ammeter. Reading of ammeter means you can say current through the circuit, and if let us consider current through the circuit is I, then this current is also passes through the resistance R, and current across the resistor you can write formula I is equal to V upon R, that is equal to 220 volt upon 100. From this you can calculate I will be 2.2 ampere. This is the reading of ammeter. Okay, thank you.